Here's how you can use data structure in your Python coding projects. First things first. What exactly are data structures? In simple terms, data structures are a way of organizing and storing data so that it can be accessed and modified efficiently. Choosing the right data structure can greatly affect the performance of your program. So let's dive into the most commonly used data structures in Python. Lists are one of the most versatile data structures in Python. A list is an ordered collection of items that can be of different types, including other lists. You can create a list using square brackets. Here's how it works. Imagine you are preparing for an English quiz, so you write down a list of items that will be quizzed. There's a list called English quiz, which will equal to a number of vocabs. So let's say we have a camera, and then we have coffee, and then we have phone. Shift Enter. We can print that out and have a look. Print the name of the list, which is English quiz. So we have 3 items in there: camera, coffee, and phone. We can add a value. We can add an item into the list. So we can type the name of the list, which is English quiz. English quiz. So the name of the list is English quiz, and then we append an item, which is to add the item at the last of the list. So luggage. We can print it out and have a look. There we go. A new item, luggage, is added to the English quiz list. We can also remove an item. So by removing it, we need to type the name of the list, which is English quiz dot remove the item. So let's say if we want to remove camera, Shift Enter, and then we'll print English quiz and have a look. So camera is removed from the list. We can also print, or we can also retrieve. We can also retrieve the first item by its index. So again, English quiz, the name of the list, and then we'll do a square brackets. We can put an index here. So the first position is equals to index 0. So it's coffee. If we want to have the second item, which has the index number of 1, then we'll type 1 here, which is phone. Lists have many useful methods like sort, reverse, and slicing operations. And keep in mind that lists are mutable, meaning they can be changed after the creation. Now we move on to tuple. Tuples are similar to lists, but they're immutable, meaning once they are created, you cannot change them. This makes tuples a helpful choice when you want to ensure that your data remains constant. Let's say I have a tuple list called myTuple, and then it includes multiple items like apple, and then banana, and then cherry, and then we can print it out. Print my tuple. Shift Enter. There we go. Because it's immutable, that means that we can change the item after we've created the tuple. Let's say which we'll want to change the first item in the tuple. Let's say 0. We want to make it into an orange. So Shift Enter. There's an error. Tuple object does not support item assignment because tuples are immutable, right? We can still access elements, but we cannot modify them. Use tuples when you want to protect your data from accidental modifications. Next, we have set. Imagine you're having a large wardrobe that you got 3 t-shirts, 2 hoodies, and 1 polo shorts. They're all used to cover the upper part of the body, and at the same time, the t-shirts are different from polo shirts and hoodies, vice versa. We can say clothing for upper part is a large set, and inside the large set, there are 3 subsets, which is t-shirt, polo shirt, and hoodie. A set is an unordered collection of unique items. It's a great structure for membership testing because checking if an item is in a set is faster than in a list. So let's say we have first list, that's a hoodie, which will contain multiple hoodies. Let's say the first one is Lululemon. And then we have hours. And then we have Elwood. Shift enter. And then we'll print hoodie out. So we have 3 items, hours, Lululemon, and Elwood. We can try to have duplicated items here. It's like, let's say we add an extra Lululemon there. Shift enter and print. We can see that duplicate items are removed or are ignored in sets. We can add some items by doing something like this. So the name of the set, which is hoodie.add. So items we want to add in here. Let's say we want to add hoodie Madwell. Shift enter, and then we'll print hoodie. Shift enter. There we go. Madwell is added to the set. We can remove an item too. So hoodie. First we start with the name of the set, and then dot remove Madwell. Shift enter, and then we'll print hoodie. There we go. Madewell is removed. So keep in mind that sets do not support indexing because they are unordered. Sets are particularly useful for operations like unions, intersections, and differences. Now we will create another 2 sets here. So we have a new set called t-shirts, which is equals to like Dior, and then weekend, and then none. Okay, just 2 items. Shift enter. And then we'll have another, the 3rd set is called polo. It contains multiple polo shirts, which is Tommy Hilfiger. And then we also have the Brunello Cucini Lee, something like this. And now we can create a larger set by something like this. So the larger sets will have the name called wardrobe. And then it contains all the subsets. It contains hoodie, t-shirts, and polo. We're going to type something like this. So hoodie or t-shirts or polo. Shift enter. And then while printing wardrobe up, we can see that it contains all the items in the 3 subsets. Now we'll move on to dictionaries. Dictionaries are an essential data structure that store data in key value pairs. They allow fast access to data based on a unique key. So let's say you're having an English class and the teacher is asking you to find the definition of apple. You then flip the dictionary, find the word apple, and look for its definition. This is what a dictionary in Python is. You have a key and then search for the value of that relative key. So we'll create a dictionary called my dictionary, mydict. And then we have multiple items in here, multiple key value pairs in here. So first thing, we have a name, which is called John. And then we also have the age of this person, so 30. And then we have the city, which is New York. Shift enter. And then we can print it out to see what's inside my dictionary. There we go. It contains all the items we have typed in here. We can update an item in, or we can update a value of certain key in the dictionary. Let's say we first type the name of the dictionary, and if we want to update the value of the key age, and then we do something like this. Let's say I want to update the age of this person to 31 years old. We'll type something here, and then we'll print my dictionary. Shift enter. There we go. We can see that the age is updated in here. We can also add a new key value pair after the dictionary is created. So my dictionary, which is the name of the dictionary, and then we have square brackets. Let's say we want to have a new key value pair that the key is country, and then the value is USA. And when we print my dictionary out, there we go. We can see that we've included a new key value pair, where the key is country and the value is USA. So as in conclusion, use list when you need an ordered collection of items and when you expect that the collection may change. Use tuples when you want a fixed collection of items that should not change. Use sets when you want to store unique items and need fast membership testing. Use dictionary when you want to link keys to values for fast lookups. Now you've learned how to use Python data structures. Watch this video next to learn about Python function. See you there.